So today we're going to be doing a video on solo traveling, and we're going to be asking a solo traveler questions about solo traveling.
That's me. Hi.
Yeah.
I'm Jenna. I'm 35. I travel a lot.
Yep.
Alone.
We're currently in Lagos, Portugal, and we just met a couple days ago, and now we're besties.
Yeah, it's true.
Besties.
She's like my little sister.
Yeah. Okay, so first question. Why did you decide to solo travel?
Well, honestly, traveling with people is really hard. Solo traveling, you can do whatever you want, whenever you want. So if you want to extend a day or go on a tour or Netflix and chill, you can, and no one yells at you. So
Netflix and chill.
Netflix. It happens while traveling. All right, don't.
Lucifer.
Mad Men. See, we bonded that way.
Definitely bonded.
Yeah.
Over Netflix.
My name's Ann Sophie, and this is my first time solo traveling, so it's pretty cool. Yeah.
Where are you from?
I'm originally from Haiti, born there, and I moved to Miami when I was 8 years old, and I've been living there ever since. Almost 2 decades now.
Yeah. So we met on the first day in Lagos, and we both got here on the same day, and we've pretty much been here the same amount of time.
Yep, 2 months in Europe.
Yeah, we both left for Europe 1 day apart from each other, and we ended up ending in the same exact place.
And we're leaving 1 day apart from each other.
Yeah, so we're basically traveling the same amount of time, and we met in Lagos just a week ago. So yeah, it was super cool meeting you. But all right, so let's get into the questions. So question number 1, why did you decide to solo travel?
You know, I feel like that's a hard question to answer. I don't have like a specific reason besides the fact that I've been wanting to travel for a really long time, and since I was teaching last year, I had 2 months off, the whole summer off, and none of my friends have that kind of luxury, so I figured I'm not gonna let no one being able to come with me stop me from exploring the world.
Yeah.
And it was a great decision.
Yeah. Awesome.
Do it.
What is your name?
I'm James. I'm from Australia. Solo traveling at the moment. And yeah.
We just met 5 minutes ago.
Basically, just in the common room.
Yeah, I was like, any volunteers? And he was like, yeah, sign me up.
Yeah, of course. Why not?
Exactly. Okay, so I'll get started with the first question.
Yeah.
So, why did you decide to do your first solo trip?
So I did my first solo trip quite well. It was actually quite well organized beforehand. Because on the first solo trip, I thought to myself, you know, a lot of things are gonna be new. So I want to travel somewhere safe. And if you do want a recommendation, I would recommend Japan. Very safe.
Japan.
Japan's very safe for any solo traveler. So that's where I went for my first solo travel, and I basically did it because I wanted to push myself out of my comfort zone. I wanted to know what it felt like to be on my own, just be a little bit more independent, organising my own things. And yeah, you know, it's a cliche, you go travelling, you get to know yourself a little more, but it's true, you do. Every time you travel, you do find a bit more, something new about yourself. Oh, you didn't know that you could actually do this by yourself.
Yeah, 100%. How old were you when you did your first trip?
In the first year of university, so 3 years ago.
So you're like 18, 19?
19.
19?
Almost 20. 19.
Yeah, so that's kind of like, I feel like that's the age where a lot of people start.
Yeah.
It's like college.
Yeah, sometimes during the undergraduate degree.
Yeah.
Although this year when I'm traveling, I've met a few people who are on the gap year. So they travel literally right outside of end of high school, between high school and before they start university. So even then, even when you're 18, I would say, you know, don't stress about solo traveling because it's totally worth it.
Yeah, and I feel like Australia, I've met so many Australians traveling throughout Europe. Like, holy crap, there's
If you do travel to Europe, you will meet a lot of us Aussies. We are everywhere, so
Yeah. I feel like that's part of your culture. Like, you guys like to travel.
we do. I think it's also mostly Australia's quite isolated. So if we do want to get out of Australia, you travel. And if you want to travel, you might as well make the most of it. Go to Europe, get away from the winter in Australia, which from Melbourne, it can get quite cold sometimes.
Yeah, because now is your winter, right?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
now's our winter, and I mean max, you might laugh at this, but max temperature would be about, on average, 13 to 15 degrees Celsius.
Yeah.
It's not cold, but for us it's cold when you have summers which go up to as high as 45 degrees Celsius.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Hey everybody, I'm Joyce. I'm 24 from Australia, Melbourne. Best part of Australia.
Best part of Australia. I like how you add that part at the
It's
end.
important.
Okay, so let's get into it. Why did you decide to solo travel?
It was always something I wanted to do. I started solo traveling for the first time when I was 19. So it was end of my second year of university. And I've always found that I don't mind being on my own. I'm pretty happy doing things on my own, not having to adjust for what other people want to do. So I went to Vietnam for a month as my first trip.
Sorry, that bird was...
Yeah, I went to Vietnam for my first solo trip. I went for 4 weeks. I worked in an orthopedic hospital in Ho Chi Minh City.
Oh, that's awesome.
I have a medical background, so I was there working with the orthopedic patients, like little children with broken bones and that kind of thing, helping them with their physio. And it was through an agency that organised a lot of these kinds of programs, which made it really easy to meet people because all of the volunteers stayed at the same place. So even though I went alone, you were never really alone.
Yeah.
And you make so many amazing friends when you solo travel because unless you really want to stick to yourself, you're not going to stick to your own friendship groups. You're forced to go out there and make friends. And some of those people that I met in Vietnam all those years ago are still some of my closest friends now.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And since
How long
then-
were you there for?
I was there for a month.
A month.
Yeah.
And you made lifelong friends?
Yeah, I saw some of
That's
them
amazing.
a month ago in Germany. Some of the German girls, I caught up with them a month ago, stayed with them for free.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's so inspirational.
You should do it.
I should do it, honestly. I've always wanted to go to Vietnam.
It's awesome. It's
Yeah.
an amazing country.
I feel like that's going to be my next stop.
Southeast Asia. Yeah, and it's cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The plane ticket, not so much, but everything
You'll save
else.
on everything else.
Yeah. Alright, so I really hope that this video was super helpful and hopefully some of your questions were answered about solo traveling in general and just kind of gave you some inspiration if you're looking into possibly doing a solo trip. So yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!